Okay, this Saturday, 10 June 2023, I've got for you for me, and for viewing, and if you have one, you can eat it with me, even after the fact. Video gets posted. This is a d'Anjou pear, apostrophe ANJOU. And it was $2.49 a pound, and this and one other pear was 1.13 pounds, and so the price came to $2.81. And so weighing it out, this is approximately 140 calories. So pretty good. Perfectly ripe, nice and soft. When I stayed in the Outer Isles of Scotland, I got some produce from a store named Tesco, which was founded over 100 years ago, in 1919. Has operations in Scotland, United Kingdom, Ireland, Hungary. It's not too, so this is not too sweet, but I can't remember if it was apples or pears, or if I got both. But then I got a cabbage and a grapefruit from another Tesco in Ullapool. I took that across on the ferry. I got like soup, baked beans, possibly a few eggs, but then I think I replenished my eggs and storing away. Cabbage, grapefruit, took those with me. And then I got meats and onions and like pears or apples, and chicken and like ground meat, and stored away. So it was I ended up having a hybrid, a mix of foods from two Tesco superstores. I found cucumbers were the best cucumbers I'd ever had in Scotland. So I probably bought cucumbers somewhere there, if not both places. But maybe just one. It's like I should mix it up. I gotta find my travel journal. I'm writing reviews from documentation other than my travel journal, so that's something for the next. Is it next week? No, beginning of July. Finding my travel journal for my Yelp reviews. Some of it, I have like some stuff I want to write, but I'm not going to check my travel journal because it had a handwritten travel journal. And I already have, so I have my pictures, mental notes, maps and stuff. But for some of the more, I want to, triple check something. I want my, to check my handwritten travel journal, which is in the bins somewhere. So I'm going to see if I can find it. So this is not too sweet. It's ripeness I like. It's not too hard. Some people like their pears really soft. I'm not a really soft pear kind of girl. So this is a good one for me. I'll give it a 12 out of 10. I like a lot of pears. Pears are apples. They're like apple ones that I like, and pears are different in that like I can eat all varieties of pears. Or not like I haven't tried all varieties of pears, but like it's one where I like I can go to the grocery store and I've had all of the pears and I like all the pears, versus with apples there's like I like 2 or 3 types kind of thing. But I've had them all and I can eat them all, but I have preferences. Versus with the pears, I do have my favorite pear is actually one from South Africa, or one that I found in South Africa, and they were the second largest producer of apples in the world, behind Washington State, which is where I live, and they were like the largest producer of pears, or they were really high up there, and I was like, go figure. I moved from Washington State to South Africa to find I live in another apple country, or apple state, or apple producing area. Partially the areas they're not overpopulated. Like there's a bunch of places that produce apples, but it's the abundance of countryside used for making food, and producing and exporting to other, it's a producer / exporter to other countries kind of thing. Yeah, and including locally, right? I got to eat the South African fruit when I live in South Africa, just like I get to eat Washington State fruit in Washington, and they grow pears here too. So this was a sweet eats of a Danju pear, 12 out of 10. They do come sweeter. I like them not so sweet, but that was good. Happy Saturday.